Welcome back to the Macomb Academy's news broadcast. I'm your host, Mary, bringing you your latest news. Today is May 28th. Holy cow. We're almost to June. Woohoo! Summer vacation, summer heat, summer fun. Fun times at the beach. Gonna catch some waves. Now, today in history, President Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act into law in 1830. Wow. Really, dude? Like, really? He just signed that to remove the Native Americans off of their lands. That's just weird. Okay, now let's get on to the weather.
And today's weather is 58 degrees with a light of rain. Back to you, Mary.
Well, hopefully it's just an overcast and hopefully it does not rain, because we all know that rain does bring cats and dogs. So now let's get on to the facts of the day.
Well, hello there. I know there's so many Ahmed last name. I should have changed it. Anyways. Hi, I'm Shafi. Here are the fun facts. Let me float in water like a lemon. No, but lime does sink. I wonder why they sink on my water when I drill it at the lemon shop, right? Well, they put lemon pepper on my chicken? No, they don't. That's it.
Wow, that was an interesting fact. Who knew lemons can float on water and limes don't? Okay, that's just a weird fruit thing, I guess. Now, who's ready for some laughable jokes of the day?
Hello everybody on YouTube. This is Nathan, and I'm here to tell you some jokes. Here we go. How do monsters tell their fortunes? They read their horoscopes. Why did the Cyclops stop teaching? He only had one pupil. What do birds do on Halloween? They go trick-or-treating. Why was the turkey arrested? It was suspected of foul play. What's easy to get into, but hard to get out of? Trouble. Why is the forest so noisy? Because the trees have bark. What did the circle say to the triangle? I don't see your point. What do you call a rich elf? Wealthy. There's your jokes of the day. And as always, peace.
Wow, those are funny jokes. Now, who's ready for some UFC sports talk today? Because I am. Let's go.
Hi, I'm OJ with the sports, and I came to tell you with the latest news about the UFC division. Saturday, May 31st, there are some great fights coming up, but Billy Ray Goff had a fight canceled, but the UFC found him another opponent just in time for him to get his win. On another note, Nate Diaz might be returning to UFC pretty soon. He caught out 3 people, Ilya Tafoya, Max Holloway, McGregor, but we all know McGregor's not coming back because his career's already done. And the Tom Aspinall fight, John Jones fight might happen or will not happen because everybody on Instagram kept telling John Jones, quit ducking. Like Tom Aspinall said, no disrespect, but I think I'm better than you. So John Jones quit ducking Tom Aspinall, just accept the fight. Because the UFC is paying you so much money just to fight this man. But you're steady ducking Tom Aspinall because we all know if you lose to Tom Aspinall, you're going to have to retire. Just like DC, and be a commentator. Because trust me, John Jones, it kind of suits you. So make sure y'all watch the UFC fights, and I'll catch y'all later.
Well, now with June being around the corner, we have our graduates graduating, and we call it our completer ceremony. And lucky for us, we actually do have one of our completers here with us today. Let me bring her up to you. Thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
So, I heard you're graduating this year.
Yes, I am.
How does it feel?
Feels great. I feel like I've been here for a decade.
What is your most favorite memory here at the school?
Oh, man. I have so many. My favorite memory is when we did the car wash. I made boxes, like I got boxes and I made them out of cars. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Besides the plane. I stood in front of the school and I got honked at, you know? That's a nice job, ain't it?
Yeah. So, with living here at Macomb Academy, what did you learn here?
On a real note, I learned how to count money. I learned how to budget. I learned how to sign an application. I also learned how to get an apartment. If it wasn't for this school, I wouldn't be here today. Honestly, I have learned so much and I'm very thankful. I'm very privileged and I'm also very, very grateful that there was a school like this to even have someone like me to be here. And I shout out to Macomb Academy.
Now, when I graduated, our senior teachers always told the graduates to say one thing, what they want to tell the underclassmen. Is there anything you want to say to them?
Never give up, and I promise you everything will be good.
That is really good advice.
Oh, yes. Girl, I got tons of advice. You want me to keep going?
Maybe next time.
Okay.
I hope I see you around, and congratulations on graduating.
Yeah, well, thanks.
And so hopefully see you soon.
See you, girlie.
Bye. Today is also National Brisket Day. Every year on May 18th, we'll celebrate the day of briskets, aka ribs that are boneless. That's how I know what briskets are, because they're basically they're ribs without the bones. Thank you, Lowe's, for sponsoring the Macomb Academy Robotics team. I'm your host, Mary, signing off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And don't forget to give us a comment because we want to hear from you. I'm your host, Mary. Love, peace,